Welcome to a horror movies game. Hey, hope you had a great weekend. I'm not gonna do that the whole time. That would be tiresome. I asked you for your favorite scary movies. I saw one that was kind of a blind spot for me this weekend for the first time, which is an American Werewolf in London. Highly recommend. Right there. Here are some of your favorites. TMM52528 said Skeleton Key. ADFL Type said Cabin in the Woods. Hannah Martin loves The Shining. Well, you might have an edge in one of the questions today. Who knows? VHoff1963, Phantasm. Seppi likes the entire Jeepers Creepers series. Yabba Dabba Doo Doo said the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Andos Grandos 87 loves Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Sort of like a comedy horror film, like Shaun of the Dead. It's a comedy, but I think it's also a horror film as well. That would count, also a great one. We got L. Burt, who says Hellfest is a great slasher. It's not a favorite for L, but it's still a great slasher if you're looking to watch one, if you're looking to try something new. Winter Babe 98 going with Poltergeist. Yes, that's right. Go to the light, Carol Ann. Twinkie 9 said Rosemary's Baby. Jordan Powers, Jacob's Ladder. Great one. Ashlyn Hannah 641. Halloween, of course. Blaker's mama doesn't like scary movies anymore, but says that Scream is okay. So there you go. If you want a horror film for people who don't like, check out Scream. Plenty of Nightmare on Elm Street and there. Plenty of Friday the 13th. Like Sayla Will loves that one. C'est la vie, c'est la too. The ending still scares me every time, even though I know it's coming. Boston in Vegas said When a Stranger Calls. Pancakes, Get Out. That is a fantastic movie. If you've not seen that, probably the best horror film of this century so far. DJR62, any classic horror film from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Good choices, folks. Now, tomorrow may be Halloween, but we are deep into spooky season, so let's enjoy a good jump scare together in this horror movies edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Those things going bump in the night are the random bits of info that you'll need to play for today's grand prize. Yes, that's $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice trivia questions about horror movies, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they are automatically added to your share of that grand prize. Otherwise, you have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. Simple as clicking a button, folks. We make it easy for you. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. You can do that either using SB or with a free rejoin. You folks who played during Second Chance Week know all about those, but if you don't have free rejoins, you can click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. Each game, we give away a 500 SB prize to one player who wins and claims at least one SB in the game. Thursday's winner was Pantera44. Congratulations to you. You will be credited shortly. To everyone else, you know the deal. Keep playing and keep claiming, most importantly, because next time, the winner could be you. All right, the comments are running for their lives. Run, comments, run! So let's get this game started right now with question number 1. Jason Voorhees terrorizes counselors at what camp? Is it Camp David, Camp Crystal Lake, or Camp Anawana? Which of those is Jason Voorhees' haunt? When Jason was a kid, he drowned while his counselors were busy getting busy with each other. Now he's out for all of the Camp Crystal Lake employees. Camp Crystal Lake, that is where Jason rests and unrests. 89% of you getting that one right. Well done. Maybe some of you saw the hint that we had about Camp Crystal Lake on Twitter today. We gave you the answer. We mentioned it flat out in one of our tweets. We're at SB Daily Trivia on there, by the way. If you don't follow us, you should. Of the 11% of you who got eliminated, we got most of you back in. In fact, we got the people who were eliminated and then some. We are over 15,700 people in grand prize contention, over 16,300 of you here in the game. And every question you get right from here on in gets you one bonus SB. Let's get into that right now with question number 2. Which of the following horror movies is about zombies? Is it Night of the Living Dead, The Howling, or Kiss of the Vampire? Which of those movies is about zombies? is the zombie Jonathan. Shot for almost no money and almost no time, George A. Romero made a horror classic that launched the modern zombie verse. That's right. Night of the Living Dead is the answer. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. Well done. Black and white, shot in Pittsburgh. Super cool. I've done work on some zombie movies before. I did the breathing for a boss zombie in I can't remember what movie it was, or I would tell you to listen out for it. But anyway, let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SP if you get it right. What is the name of the main villain in the Saw movies? Is it Pinhead, Hammerfists, or Jigsaw? Who is the main villain? After getting a second chance at life, a civil engineer turns dark, obsessed with forcing people into deadly games of choice, which he does in the guise of Jigsaw. Jigsaw is the answer. 89% of you getting that one right. Well done. You guys, you're killing this game. You're killing it, I tell you. Of the 11% of you who are eliminated, thankfully, 2/3 of you, more than 2/3 of you coming right back in, which means you'd not yet been eliminated. I love that. Still over 15,000 people in grand prize contention. And we got another question down. Let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB. Which ghost with the most is summoned by saying his name 3 times? Is it Casper, Beetlejuice, or Candyman? He's the ghost with the most. Barbara and Adam have a haunting problem. Living people are haunting their house, which they're trapped in for eternity, so they call on Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice to get rid of them. Beetlejuice! That's the ghost with the most, folks. 83% of you getting that one right. You know what I mean? Good one there. 11% going with Candyman. I think Candyman you have to say 5 times into a mirror, but he's also not the ghost with the most. He's like a living beehive. Very dangerous. Or an undead beehive. A non-living beehive. Doesn't matter. Of the 17% of you that were eliminated, again, we got about 3/4 of you back in. And we are on to question number 5. Worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. In The Shining, what phrase does Jack Torrance write over and over again? Is it my dog did not eat my homework, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, or all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? What does he write over and over and over? He's a frustrated alcoholic writer secluded in an empty resort with his wife and son. What could go wrong? A simple writing exercise drives him further into madness as he can't stop writing, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. 82% of you getting that one right. Well done. Good job. The quick jump brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, by the way, which 16% of you selected. That's a common typing phrase. It's a good typing exercise to type that out for touch typists because your hands are moving all over the board. Anyway, of the 18% of you that got eliminated, we got most of you back in again, about 80% of you. Beautiful. Over 13,000 people in grand prize contention. We're already halfway done this game, folks. Let's press on into question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. In which horror movie do the teens of Woodsboro, California get slaughtered by Ghostface? Is it Scream, Jennifer's Body, or I Know What You Did Last Summer? Which of those movies sounds correct? Spoiler alert, Sydney's dad wasn't the killer. It was 2 teenage boys obsessed with serial killers who did it, taking turns killing off people in Scream. Scream is the answer. 82% of you getting that one right. Well done. The movie that revitalized the horror genre and gave birth to the meta horror genre. And the original one's great. I happen to think the sequel is even better. I like Scream 2 better than Scream 1. That's just personal taste, folks. Of the 18% of you got eliminated on that one, we still got over half of you back in. That's great. That's what I like to hear. We are on now to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The real-life serial killer who inspired the character of Norman Bates also inspired what other movie killer? Is it Hannibal Lecter, Michael Myers, or Leatherface? Fun horror facts. Ed Gein is one of the most notorious psychopathic killers in American history and has inspired a bunch of horror baddies, including Norman Bates and Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Leatherface is the answer. 22% of you getting that one right. That means we just lost 78% of you on one question. There's always a tough one in every game. That was the tough one in this game, but I feel like a lot of you have not yet rejoined, so we're going to get you back in, and that appears to be happening. We got almost 60% of the people eliminated back in. We're up over 7,500 people in grand prize contention. Only 3 questions remaining in this one. The next one is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's question number 8. An electrical storm brings which movie monster to life? Is it Freddy Krueger, Dracula, or Frankenstein's monster? Electrical storm brings this movie monster to life. Created from sewn together bits from corpses, he is brought to life by a mad scientist's need to play God. Victor Frankenstein is the doctor. His monster is actually named Adam in the book. Frankenstein's monster is the answer. 98% of you getting that one right. Well done. Now the monster is known as Frankenstein, but that's like the pedantic thing to do. Actually, it's Frankenstein's monster. Anyway, let's move on to question number 9, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which Universal movie monster was played by Bela Lugosi? Is it Dracula, the creature from the Black Lagoon, or the Mummy? Played by Bela Lugosi. A little hint for you. Most actors would kill for a role that lets them live on in cinematic history, but for Bela Lugosi, it was also a curse, as he had trouble finding roles after playing Count Dracula. Count Dracula is the answer. 5,665 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for a final question. Now, in case you didn't know, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of these live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That's the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice a day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. There's some great mobile offers on there. You got to do your Tapjoy offers. Those are the easy ones. Great way to rack up SB quickly, and all those SB count towards your daily goal. Also, this is a very exciting one. Because tomorrow is Halloween, that can only mean one thing. Our resident Spectre Hubert returns to host his 2nd annual Halloween Spectacular. Join him at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for a special game all about his favorite holiday. There he is. Yes! That's how excited he is. You don't want to miss that one. Also, a quick reminder to you, you have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to submit your Swaggo boards. So if you haven't done it yet, you are missing out on SB. And if you're able to fill your entire board before you submit, that is worth a 1,500 SB bonus. That's $15 in PayPal cash or free gift cards. But no matter which, there are a lot of different SB you can earn for different patterns. So complete the pattern you can, submit before midnight Pacific Time, and get yourself some SB. Swaggo, it's only the best. We have 5,958 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 16,400 people have stuck around to the end, and there's one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. What causes Larry Talbot to transform into the Wolfman? Is it sleet, a full moon, or sunrise? What causes him to change into the Wolfman? First, he gets bitten by a werewolf. If that wasn't bad enough, he can't even enjoy full lunar cycles because when the moon is full, Wolf himself, a full moon is the answer. Pretty much everybody getting that one right. 5,918 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize today. Let's meet just a few of you, shall we? We got Holgreen 215, Carly Knott 8123, Amanda Rylant, Leela Hospech, and Nina Delphine Hay. Congratulations to all of our grand prize winners. Each of you getting 17 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonus SB you earned along the way. And congratulations to those of you who claimed the bonus SB you earned throughout the game, even if you didn't get a piece of the grand prize. You know what to do with these SBs. You keep adding them to your account, right? Of course you do. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of others.